Here's a look at what's coming up in today's video. Today we aren't fossil hunting as such, but rather showing a series of pretty stunning clips of the scenery around us on the way down to the beach. Now, mixed amongst these clips, I've also included a few pretty unique fossils. So we are going to be seeing some fossils today, but it's not an entire fossil hunt as such. I've got a lovely clip of Shay cracking open a pyritic Eleganticerus Ammonite block. We've also got a pretty rare species of Ammonite, which Shay found. A couple of these scenery clips you might have seen in one of my previous videos. However, these are extended clips with quite a lot more footage than the previous ones you might have seen. My intention for this video was to make it quite informative, quite interesting to watch, but mainly quite relaxing. I hope it does have the effect of being quite relaxing, and if you do like videos like these, just let me know in the comments and I'll make a few more. I've made 2 other videos like these, which I'll be uploading pretty shortly. And like I say, if you do enjoy them, I'll put a few more together. I hope you've enjoyed this first clip. Next up, we're going to have Shay cracking that Eleganticerus Ammonite nodule open. That's coming on in just a moment. Oh gosh,
it's a lovely one.
That's incredible. Got 2 relatively big specimens and lots of little ones next to them. I didn't think we were going to do it, but you did a great job there, Shay.
Thank you.
That was an absolutely stunning Ammonite multi-block. And the thing with that fossil in particular is that if you've seen my previous videos with the golden pyritic nodules, that's also a nodule which we could polish up to be golden all the way around the outside. Would be an even more stunning fossil if it was already polished. However, we are going to polish it in the future at some point. I've got quite a few to polish though, including some really big nodules. I've got the next clip here, walking through the woods down to one of the fossil hunting beaches where I go. Then after that, we've also got a clip of Shay looking around for some bits of belemnites and ammonite pieces down on the beach. Quite a few more fossils to come. I remember back when we started fossil hunting, me and Shay would enjoy looking for fossil shells, bits of belemnites, which are the fossil squid-like creatures. And that would be really exciting for us, and it still is. And sometimes, every now and again, we do look around just even for the little pieces of the fossils. A couple of handfuls of them there, and that's just from a couple of minutes of looking. All sorts of different species, different ages of ammonites, different sizes. There's a heck of a lot of fossils, and a heck of a lot of variety of fossils in that little 2-minute look about. The scenery clip is from prior to a storm occurring. You can see the sea looks pretty ominous, as well as the sky. Not long after I finished recording this clip, I actually heard quite a lot of thunder, and it did start to rain really heavily. Would have been cool to catch that on video, however it wouldn't have been so nice getting caught in all of that whilst I was still down on the beach. At the end of this little clip, we've got our final fossil of the video, which is a pretty rare Porpoceras multi-block. This is another one that Shay found. Shay seems to find a lot of the rarer Ammonite specimens. Spends a lot of time looking for them, whereas I mainly look around for the reptile bones. Here's the Porpoceras multi-block. Any second now, there we go. In this piece we've got 2 perfect specimens and also 2 imprints of other ammonites. When we cracked the block in half, it was pretty amazing to see all of these fossils appear. Usually, as you've seen in our previous videos of cracking open ammonites, you know, it's usually 1 specimen that's inside. But to have 4 and 4 rare specimens, something pretty exciting and pretty unusual. Here's another clip of the sea and cliffs around the time of a storm. This in particular was when a lot of fog and mist descended on the beach. This is the final little scenery clip of this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been something a little bit different. And let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular you'd like to see in future videos. Would you prefer to have the video clips on their own without me narrating over them? Or do you quite like having me talk about the clips? Whichever you like, just let me know in the comments and I can use that feedback to make future videos more enjoyable and better for you to watch. Coming up immediately after this clip, we've got the rare Ammonite, which Shay found. Now this is called a Porpoceras Ammonite, or at least we think that's how it's pronounced. It's a really interesting Ammonite with lots of little nodes around the outer whorl. We've also since fully prepared this Ammonite, so at some point I'll try to show you it fully prepared. Here's the Porpoceras Ammonite. Shay's about to show us it any second now. There we go. Lots of Ammonites look very similar when you find them, although some, such as this one, do have some pretty immediately obvious differences, mainly the nodes around the outer whorl. Quite a few fossils only have very subtle differences though, and it can be difficult to tell them apart. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Wow, that's amazing.